There's so much we don't understand. It's kind of scary, really. How does nature work? How do all the elements work together in perfect balance? Just because we don't fully understand something doesn't mean we should ignore it. Wouldn't it be better if we learned to work with nature, with the elements, and live our lives in perfect balance?
The forest teaches us three very important lessons. First of all, diversify. That's the secret of holding balance within the plant communities. The second is protect your soil. We don't ever see any forests that don't protect the soils that they're growing over. And the third is the architecture of the forest, bringing three layers that together make very efficient use of light, of water, and of air.
We are what we eat, and what we eat is the soil it grows on. We're blessed with a volcano in the vicinity. It occasionally lays a thin layer of ash over our soil, which enhances the mineral content.
We look at the soil as something that's alive, something that we feed in order to finally feed the plant.
We really believe in balancing the soil and stimulating a biological community, because this is what really releases nutrients in soil.
In organic farming, the plant is nothing but the image of the soil that it grows in. Basically, our compost is special because each crop demands a certain proportion between the carbon elements and the nitrogen substances. We have some sea concentrate, and we have seaweed extracts or oyster meals, which are added to the composting in a way that we obtain in the end about 45, maybe even 50 different elements.
There's so many nutrients in the soil that are unavailable to a plant. They're kind of locked up, tied up. They're really in a form that a plant can't use, and we depend on the microbial population. They actually change its form so a plant can readily take it up.
If the plants are at their peak, then they'll be able to utilize all the minerals in the soil and take them as they need them. And produce the best possible crop for us and the best possible supplements.
My name is José Luis Valdés. I work on the land. Like most people here, I live locally, so we are very much in agreement with farming organically and not using pesticides, which could be harmful for our health.
Our most important crop is our citrus trees. These are harvested when the desired compounds and all those great phytonutrients are present in the highest concentration. Alfalfa grows year-round in Petacal, and this allows us to harvest the alfalfa in its precise moment. It goes from fresh alfalfa to dry alfalfa without sacrificing its nutritional qualities.
At Trout Lake Farm, we grow a variety of herbal crops. The greatest benefit of Trout Lake Farm being in the Cascade Mountains is that we're located remotely and we have extremely clean airflow across us. We get this pristine environment to grow these organic herbs. Here in Trout Lake, we're blessed with this mountain. Those glaciers are grinding the rock underneath them into fine, fine soluble powders, and they get into the water. We throw all those glacial silts out onto our fields, rejuvenating it every single time we irrigate.
The farm is located in the northeast of Brazil. It's a mixed farm. It has animals, about 250 heads of cattle. It's not diversity just for its own sake, but it's diversity because diversity brings interaction and self-regulation. We have 5 basic crops: acerola, coconuts, passion fruit, guava, and pineapple. Our main crop is acerola. It's a very generous plant. You can harvest as much as 40, 50 kilos of fruit per tree. We harvest the fruit green because that's where the vitamin C reaches a peak of about up to 3.5% of its weight.
I think that a classic example of how the science brings out the best in nature is really our acerola. We've learned that not only does the vitamin C drop as the acerola matures, there's various things that happen to the vitamin C as it's being taken down to the process. And so it's the science of studying where does the vitamin C go that brings out the best in the acerola cherry.
The way we deal with pest and disease in our crops is by using life to control life. We make use of insects that feed on other insects. We do it in a way that we do not break the balance in the populations of these insects.
When we cut our alfalfa fields, we never cut the entire thing. We leave a strip, a place for the bugs to go to. We don't want to wipe them out completely. Ladybugs will take care of soft-bodied insects. Green lacewing, they are basically the preferred beneficial of the insect world. They're considered the pit bull.
Our mission for the farms is basically to have sustainability. To be sustainable, we must be competitive, ecologically responsible, and socially responsible. We wouldn't practice our farming in any area unless we were helping people in the communities live better lives, and we do that wherever we're farming.
Mi nombre es Sandra Elena Romo Mendoza.
My name is Sandra Elena Romo Mendoza. I've been on the farm for 9 years. We give nutritional supplements to anyone who needs them and advise the mothers what food they should give their children. I love it here. The way people respond. That's the best thing about it.
Este programa les ofrece a los niños de
We offer the local children clubs after school is finished to improve their reading and handwriting.
maravillosos, tienen mucha
The children are great. They have so much energy. They are the future.
All the visitors, when they come to this Neutralite farm, first thing they comment is, what a good, healthy atmosphere you have created here. We don't want people to come here just to work. We want people to feel that this is their home. I think people create an environment that is conducive to hope and a lot of positive energy. I think Neutralite farms already are and will continue being a benchmark for organic biodynamic agriculture. There's good news awaiting mankind because organic and conventional systems, they're converging towards a more sustainable way of doing things.
You could really think of biodynamics as the next step beyond, an extension of organic agriculture. Biodynamics tends to utilize even more of nature around it to create a completely closed loop.
I see a lot more of the social element being a part of the sustainability of the farms, because the farm itself, it's not an isolated unit in space. There's the people that live around it and the people that work on it, and it's working the social element into that sustainability. I think that's going to be the future of the Nutrilite farm.
Nutrilite has a vision for the world, to have clean air, clean soil, healthy food, a healthy environment, and that's what organic farming does.
So we can work with nature, in harmony with people, communities, the environment, and the world around us, and live our lives in perfect balance.